Jeremy Lawan joins us in the backyard. Jeremy, do you think the weather's going to be good enough to possibly watch the new streaming show out on the front porch or the deck, or do you think we're going to be stuck inside?
How many folks do you think have a TV on their deck?
I think you can make it happen.
I'm sure we could make it happen, and I think tomorrow would be a fine day to make it happen. All we have is the risk of a few drizzles. Not an issue at all. And, we've had a rainy past few weekends, 14 in a row, with some sort of measurable rainfall, and that's because the 15th ago, that was March 8th and 9th, we had a trace of snow. So technically we didn't have rain, but it's just been a long string of wet weekends. Today is Father's Day. We've got our flag in the background here in our backyard. We always make sure to change out the flags. Happy Father's Day. You still got a little bit more time left to enjoy your Father's Day. I hope you had a great day. Dad, Jack's dad, all the other dads watching. Tomorrow's going to be a warmer day than what we had today, and a less rainy one too. We had anywhere from a few hundredths of an inch to about 2/10 of an inch of rainfall. In Hazleton, about 3/10 of an inch. Mount Pocono saw 2/10. Here we got 11 100ths. Here in our backyard we had exactly 1300ths, so a little bit more than what we picked up at the airport. And there are just a few sprinkles out right now over Carbon and Monroe counties, southern Carbon and Monroe counties, kind of bordering parts of the Lehigh Valley. Bushkill, just over the border of Carbon and Monroe counties, seeing some rainfall. Broadheadsville too. This is light, really nothing to be talked about. We've dealt with worse. Just lingering moisture because of this stationary front. Stationary fronts are named because they don't move too much. And we've had this stationary front in place now for 3 days straight. And before that, it was two separate low pressure systems. They phased to become this one. Well, a similar story is going to happen with what's forming out in the Pacific Northwest. See that low pressure system starting to gain shape there? We have it fading on to the map so that you can see it's starting to organize itself. That cold front is going to move faster than this stationary front, so it'll end up running into it and phasing with the energy that's already in place, bringing us a renewed risk for more substantial showers and storms Wednesday and Thursday. But this stationary front is going to remain further to our south, and that'll leave a lot of the unsettled weather down towards our south too until that next low pressure system runs into it. There's your live view of Williamsport. We've got overcast skies there, even some fog starting to develop in places like Pottsville. I think tomorrow morning, if you're headed to work, you might encounter some delays as a result of the reduced visibility. We have very high humidity and very low winds. That is perfect conditions for the development of fog. And temperatures, they're mild tonight. They weren't all that warm today, though. This was one of the coolest Father's Days on record, definitely the coolest in nearly a decade. 2016 was the last time we had high temperatures in the 60s for Father's Day. Got up to just 66 in Avoca, didn't even touch the 60-degree mark in Mount Pocono, and not even Williamsport made it into the 70s. We won't drop much further than this. We're going to stay the entire night in the upper 50s, low 60s. And it's going to be mild. Temperatures are just a few degrees cooler there in our southern tier than they were 24 hours ago. Here's your temperature trend over the next 18 hours. As I said, not really going to change as far as temperatures through the overnight, but tomorrow will be a warmer day, just no sunshine, no rainfall at least. Looking ahead to this third week of June, we have a warming trend on tap. Rain chances are going to stay with us, especially through midweek, and that's when we have the peak in temperatures and in humidity, when our feels like temps could be between 90 and 95 degrees. So for the next 24 hours, I'd call things mostly cloudy, maybe just a spot chance for a drizzle. See those specks of green? That's a spot drizzle. Tuesday, more substantial rainfall in the morning hours. Could be some downpours, but not storms. Not expecting any of this to be severe. To the afternoon and evening, that line of thunderstorms could be a little more potent, not severe though. Wednesday night, severe possibilities, and Thursday night, also severe possibilities. For Tuesday night, we're expecting anywhere from a ½ inch to an inch of rainfall. And here's that stationary boundary that's in place right now. That low is going to continue to track off, fade away. This next low pressure system brings in warmer air with this warm front, and that's what will help to fuel the possibility of some showers and storms Wednesday night and Thursday night. So there's your 7-day forecast. That warmth really intensifying into the upper 80s, even low 90s as we head towards Juneteenth. Then the front actually passes Thursday night, Jack, and brings us much more comfortable air and much better weather right on cue for our first day of summer. And it looks like right now, we got to do the thing, right? Crossing the fingers, crossing the legs. Looks like for now, next weekend might be completely dry.
Fingers crossed, Jeremy.
Fingers and everything else
Toes,
crossed.
fingers, legs, it's all crossed.
Yes.
Jeremy, thank you very much.
Yep.
Eve's looking